Module 8, Lesson 2 deals with vocabulary that is used in algebraic expressions and actually writing them and interpreting the words into expressions and the expressions into words. So, it'd be a good idea if we spent a little time actually going over these terms. Now, if you were in class, we would be kind of brainstorming these together, but let's see if we can come up with some on our own. So, I'm going to take and just try and type some in, so some ideas for addition, and we need to let's see if that's going to fit nicely. We might need to resize that. So one word we could use would be sum. And then, what's going on there? Let's see if I can figure that out. All right, we got it figured out. So you have words like sum that you could use for addition. There's also plus, or maybe in all. So if you're combining them, if you said in all, how many do you have? Things of that nature. And that's the only ones jumping out of the top of my head here right now. For subtraction, we could use minus, or we could use less than, or we could use difference, which reminded me of a couple others we could use on sum. And then we could also, you're going to find a new term in your stuff today, and that is diminished, which is a totally new term. Never seen it before, but it's something they use here. Jumping back up to that less than, we could also have less, and that's way that is worded is very important. If you see a than, you're flopping the order of things. If you don't see a than, you're working it the way it is. That takes me back over to the other ones here, where we could also add more or more than is another option for those. And we could also add increase by. There'd be another good one. Now, over here we could add decrease by. Well, let's see if I can get that one to start working again. So we could add decrease by. Ooh, strange things are happening. There we go, decrease by. So that gives you some examples for those. How about the next set? We got multiplication. Well, of course, you have times, which is kind of an easy one. You could also have product of. That'd be another one. You have by, which would be a word to be used for multiplication. You see that often in percent problems. And then over here for division, some of the possible terms I can think of is quotient, or divided by, or separated into. So many different things. So that's some possibilities for those, and I'm sure there's more that we'll come up with when we're brainstorming in class. From here, what we'll be doing in class today is working on this sheet, where the students are going to be cutting that up into pieces, and then they're going to be playing a game of memory to go with it. Now, in that game of memory, they're going to be flipping them all over, and then they're going to be competing against their teammates to figure out who can get the most matches playing memory, matching the words to the expressions. Now, for the actual assignment that you're going to be graded on, I have a digital version of that on Canvas. It is a quiz type situation, but it's going to count as a formative homework grade. And you can take it as many times as you need to get it right. But this is to help you to make sure you understand how the words and the numbers translate back and forth to each other. So make sure you're getting that done and turned in to me so I can get the grade for it. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to talk to you tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you in class.